The man chosen for humanity's last mission was nobody special. He was a science teacher named Ryland Grace. Avastrat, the woman put in charge of saving Earth, needed him for Project Hail Mary, a mission to another star in search of a way to stop whatever was slowly killing the sun. There was just one problem. Nobody on that ship was expected to come home. When Strat told Grace she wanted him on the mission, he refused. And really, that fear is easy to understand. Grace had never imagined himself doing anything this big. He was a teacher being asked to leave Earth, travel to another star, and most likely die there. But Strat didn't hesitate. She drugged him, put him aboard the Hail Mary, and sent him anyway. By the time Grace wakes up, he is millions of miles from home. The two people who were supposed to make the journey with him are already dead. His memory is gone, and there is no way to undo the decision that brought him there. Whatever Grace thought about this mission before no longer matters. He is here now, and if he wants any chance of making it home, he has to figure out why. Grace's first problem on the Hail Mary has nothing to do with saving Earth. He can barely move. His body is weak from the coma. The ship's medical system is keeping him alive, and even getting out of bed feels like a problem he has to solve. Then he reaches the other two members of the crew. They're both dead. Whatever this mission was supposed to be, Grace is now the only one left to finish it. As his strength returns, pieces of his memory begin coming back with it. He learns how the ship works, starts recognizing the equipment around him, and eventually remembers what brought humanity here in the first place. Astrophage, a microscopic organism feeding on the sun and slowly reducing the energy reaching Earth. Grace already knows what happens if nobody stops it. Temperatures fall, crops fail, and eventually billions of people die. But one star seems to have escaped the same fate, Tau Ceti. So Grace points the Hail Mary toward it and begins looking for the one thing Earth sent him all this way to find. Why is this star different? If something here can stop astrophage, Grace has to find it, understand it, and somehow get that answer back to Earth. The problem is that humanity didn't send him here with a solution. They sent him here, hoping he would discover one. And Grace is supposed to do that alone. He begins observing the system, running tests, following whatever clues he can find. But each answer only seems to reveal another question. He knows the fate of Earth may depend on what he finds here. He also knows there is no one left beside him to help find it. And just as that starts to feel painfully real, another ship appears. Something answers back. The ship outside the Hail Mary isn't human, and whoever is inside has come to Tau Ceti for almost the same reason Grace has. His name is Rocky. He comes from Erid, a planet whose star is also being threatened by astrophage. His crew was sent out looking for a way to save it. And just like Grace, Rocky is the only one left. At first, even talking to each other is difficult. Rocky communicates through musical tones. He breathes ammonia. The two of them can't even survive in the same atmosphere. But compared with trying to solve everything alone, those problems are something Grace can actually work on. He learns Rocky's language. Rocky learns how Grace thinks. They exchange what each of them knows, combine their science and engineering, and begin working through the problems neither mission could solve on its own. From then on, they go through almost everything together. Experiments fail. Equipment breaks. Plans have to change. Sometimes one of them has the answer. Sometimes the other has to find it. Two worlds are still depending on them. And while they keep trying to save those worlds, Grace and Rocky begin depending on each other just to make it through the mission themselves. Somewhere along the way, they stop being two survivors who happen to meet at Tau Ceti. They become friends. And after being dragged away from Earth, waking up alone and facing a mission he never wanted, Grace finally seems okay. The mission is still dangerous, but now he has someone to face it with. And eventually, all that work starts to pay off. Grace and Rocky discover Tamoeba, a microscopic life form that can actually feed on astrophage. For the first time, they aren't just trying to understand the problem anymore. They have something that can stop it. Now they have to make it useful. Together, they test Tamoeba, breed it to survive in the conditions around both Earth and Erid, and work through the failures that come with it. Until finally, they have what both worlds have been waiting for, a way to fight back. Earth can be saved. Erid can be saved too. And for Grace, that means something he probably stopped believing in a long time ago. He can go home. Rocky helps prepare the Hail Mary for the journey back, while Grace makes sure Earth will receive everything it needs, even if he doesn't make it there himself. Then, after everything they have survived together, the two ships finally have to go in different directions. They each turn toward home. Grace has done what he was sent there to do. For the first time since Strat put him on that ship, the road ahead is finally his own, and it leads back to Earth. Grace is finally on his way home when he notices something is wrong. The Talmoiba they bred can survive inside Xenonite, and Rocky's ship is built almost entirely from it. If they break loose, they won't just damage his ship. They'll reach the astrophage, keeping it alive, and eat through the fuel Rocky needs to get home. His ship will go dead in deep space, and Rocky has no idea it is coming. By the time Grace realizes what is happening, they are already heading in opposite directions. For Grace, the mission is over. Earth has what it needs. His probes can carry the solution home, and nothing is stopping him from continuing toward the life he has wanted to return to since the beginning. Except Rocky. The friend who found him when he was alone at Tau Ceti is now heading toward a journey he may never survive. Grace knows what turning around will cost him. Earth is finally in front of him. Rocky is behind him. If Grace keeps going, he gets the one thing he has wanted since the moment Strat put him on that ship. He gets to go home. If he turns around, there may not be enough food or fuel for him to ever see Earth again. There is no way to keep both. And Rocky doesn't even know that Grace is the only person who can still save him. Grace turns the Hail Mary around. He catches up with Rocky, warns him about the Talmoiba, and gives him what he needs to save Erid. Rocky survives, so does his world, and in saving him, Grace leaves behind the one thing he had held on to from the beginning, the hope of ever going home. Years later, Grace stands in front of a classroom again. The room looks nothing like the one he once taught in. His students are Iridians now, listening as he explains science the same way he always has. Rocky is still part of his life, Erid is safe, and Grace, somehow, has settled into something that feels ordinary again. For a man who woke up alone on a ship millions of miles from home, it is about as peaceful an ending as he could have found, but none of it was where Grace was heading when he first left Tau Ceti. He had already finished the mission, but Grace turned back for his second mission. One saved a world, the other saved a friend. The first was the mission he was given. The second one was entirely his.